Hello, my name is Brant, and my channel is Discerning What is True. Today is the ninth day of April, 2022, that is. I wanted to talk to you about my experience with a worker yesterday. I ventured into Walmart yesterday to pick up a few things, and I was in the grocery aisle and looking at particular items I was looking for, and I saw a worker there. And it's interesting as I conversed with him that he had a mask on, which they do. And I asked him a question. I said, "Is it mandatory for you to wear masks?" He said, "No." So here in South Carolina, there's a lot better situation in other states. I don't agree with everything that the governor's done, although I agree with some of the things he did do. And he's allowed what we call a local autonomy, which is the mayors, which in reality is about the corporate state. We don't live in a country anymore, folks. We haven't lived in that since 1871. So we are a corporation. So what he's done is simply is, as the governor of the state, as he's given over some of his power to what we call the mayors or cities that have mayors or managers, so to speak. But anyway, I've never worn a mask except at very first part in 2020. And then I come to the realization, I'm the authority. They're not. So back to the story, what I did was I asked him simply, like I said, do you have it wear a mask? Is it mandatory? He says, no. And then I asked him, why are you wearing it? Well, I don't want to get sick. And there's a false paradigm there, folks. The paradigm simply is that somehow germs are going to get into you and going to hurt you or make you sick. That's false. That's a lie. You get sick because your immune system is weak. That's what's to deal with. You have a lymphatic system. And the way it works simply is if it's working correctly, your lymphatic system eliminates what we call or detoxes what you've got in you and does away with it. And mainly that's to do with your kidneys. It's also to do with your skin, with your sweat. So these people, you see this when you walk in stores. You don't see it now as much because this whole thing is falling apart, and they know it because people are refusing to do it. This is all a test. This is a test to see if you yourself are the authority. So I go on and explain to him simply is that you don't have to wear a mask. And this is the whole paradigm, another paradigm that's going on here. He says, well, I'm fearful I'll get something, I'll get sick, and I'm going to go to the hospital. I don't have the money to pay for the bill. And so this whole apparatus here, as you see, and this is all done on purpose because this is a test. This is a whole test. This is the harvest of what the scriptures talks about, the burning away of the chaff, and those who really are authentic and truly are the authority in their lives and seek to do what's good are not going to be burned away. It's those who simply don't see the whole picture. That's what I see this whole apparatus is happening. The whole thing is being pressurized, being put upon us in a way that simply is, are you going to stand in your truth? Are you going to stand in your authority? Or are you going to let others be your authority? And I like to go into more of this because simply is that this whole idea, this whole belief system in science, medicine, government, religion, and government as religion, and education. These are what I call things that keep you from actually progressing, that is, growing up. These things keep you in a paradigm that keeps you in fear. It's a paradigm also that keeps you in their system of belief And beliefs are not true, folks. When you come to the truth or you come to the knowledge, beliefs are thrown away because they don't have any hold of you. And so this is the whole idea. What I'm trying to explain to you. This is a whole big test. This is a test for you to simply is: are you going to stand on your own, or are you going to let them rule over you? And you have that choice. And these are all psyops. These are psychological warfare. The psychological warfare has been going on for quite a while. Our government has been involved with that, especially intimidation in foreign countries. They use what we call psychological warfare to actually discourage the soldiers from fighting. Okay? They do this to, in a way, to have less kills on our side or more kills on their side, so to speak. We deal with them, and less soldiers or people passing away. But this is to give you an idea. This guy's probably no more than 25 years old. So, this is your time of testing and see if you truly are going to stand in your authority. This whole thing all around us is all about this. And this is part of the dystopia. They promised us a utopia, but in reality simply is that they gave us a dystopia. What I wanted to share with you is a particular tab here that I listened to this particular guy yesterday, last night actually. This guy shares some things that are really pretty important, because what he's pointing out, that all of us are lost. And that's a good statement, because I think we are all lost, because we've actually held on to all these other beliefs in the past, such as daddy government, daddy education, daddy religion. I'm trying to think of the other ones here, 3 of them. Any type of religion. I've lost my thought here. The whole idea simply is that those are beliefs which our parents, our grandparents, and our great-great-grandparents held on to. It is time to move on from that and realize simply is we are the authorities in our own life. At one time in our so-called history, our parents, grandparents, great-great-grandparents, even further back, had far more freedoms than we had, but they had more responsibility too. If you want freedom, it's like a hand holding a hand here. If you want freedom, you got to be responsible. That's the way it works, folks. If you don't want to be responsible in your life, you don't want to, then you will not be free. You never will be. You see. So think about that. Again, this is a short video. I don't want to go too long. I just wanted to share with you this whole thing about what is taking place today, and it just kind of struck me to why people are going to live in their fear. They're going to hold on to that fear, and that's what they're going to create in their whole life, is their own fear, not understanding this simply as they are the authority in their own lives. But freedom, actually, if you want freedom, you have to be responsible. You have to take regard. Same thing with everything in your life, your health, medical system. You're going to trust these guys with these white suits on, whatever they claim they are. They have no idea what they're doing half the time. Most have been completely brainwashed. They don't know anything about herbs. They don't know anything about natural, just being out in the woods. Actually, the woods themselves are a great way of dealing with depression. Getting out in the sun is another great thing to be out, deal with depression. There's enormous things that nature offers for us, but we choose. We choose to either fall in that particular trap, or we choose not to be in that trap. It's your choice. Okay, we'll talk to you later. Thank you. And again, like I said, you got any questions here? Let's see. I have a question here. Let's see what I got here.
After learning the word allodial, very good information. Thank you. Yeah, allodial title. Let's see. Your name is Casual Mining. Yes, allodial title. We can. I have information here on my channel here, discerning what is true, on my YouTube channel, and I actually go all the way back to 1215 with King John. Before then, people actually, is what I understand, allodial title is people own their own property and they didn't pay any taxes. They didn't pay any taxes whatsoever. But King John decided to fall in a way, gave more power to the Pope. And King John learned a lesson in some ways, but then he realized simply he could actually benefit from that. So I have done a couple of videos on allodial title. What is talking about a book is out there. I read parts of it yet, haven't gotten all of it grasped yet. So I don't want to put it out there. Is to do with a patent. I got this information from a gentleman named KL. This is KL. The channel I found it on was Crow, CRROW 777 channel. He had an interview with this guy probably a month and a half ago. And he talks about simply is that you can actually own your own property. But we have been told and misled by the lawyers who deceive us. So look in my videos that I've done. I've done quite a few of them, and discern, see what you see. This, again, it's the channel Discerning What is True on YouTube. Thank you for listening, and you have a great day, Casual Mining. Take care. And for that, I'll let you be. Take care. Have a great day.